All right, boys, we're back. Just lost to the New Jersey Devils in round number 1. And now Kyle Connor's back. He probably would have been back for game 7. God damn it, man. Okay. Whatever. Assistant GM best roster. Offseason plan. Get better. Get better, obviously, but we also need to save some money. We do not have a lot of money right now. We only have about like $7.5 million in extension money currently, which that's not enough money for what we need right now. So, gonna be needing to hopefully find a way to clear cap. I'd hate to buy out someone and the Boston Bruins win the Stanley Cup here in year number 1, and the Bakersfield Condors win the AHL Cup, the Calder Cup. So congrats to them. Let's take a look at the rest of the awards. So Boston wins the Cup. Toronto, your President's Trophy winners. Edmonton wins the Clarence S. Campbell. So Boston versus Edmonton, it could happen in real life. It could. Nathan McKinnon wins the Art Ross. Hart Memorial goes to Nathan McKinnon. Cale Makar goes to the Norris. Okay, so 3 straight Avalanche players. Lady Bing goes to Mitchell Marner. Holy shit. Adam Fantilli wins the Calder. Pasta gets the Conn Smythe. Sergey gets the Vezina and the Jennings. Spurgeon gets the Bill Masterson. Wang gets the Jack Adams. Good job, Wang. Selke goes to Crosby. Okay. The Lindsay goes to McKinnon. And the Maurice Richard goes to McKinnon. A lot of Avalanche award winners. Let's take a look actually at the tree, because I do want to see when New Jersey got knocked out. Because if it was right away... okay, they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals and lost in 6, and then Boston won in 6, okay. So we lost to the team who lost to the team. Could be worse. It could be worse. Let's keep on simming ahead now up to retirements next. But first, the lottery, and Arizona wins the lottery. They move up. San Jose gets 2nd. Nashville 3. Calgary, Chicago. You see the rest. Let's keep on simming now. So notable retirees. We got Eric Stahl, Zach Parise, Milan Lucic, retiring a champion and woman beater. Shea Weber, Anton Strawman, Andre Anisimov or Artem Anisimov, Justin Abelkader, Lori Korpikoski, Jordy Ben, Matt Irwin, Brad Malone, okay. Goalies, no goalies retire. Coaches retire. Did we have a coach retire? Oh, an AHL coach retired. Franklin Dumba, okay, Dumba. Zay Stahl and Brad Malone are scouts. I can't believe Brad Malone of all players decided to be a scout, but there we go. We don't want to do the draft interviews. I just want to see what we're like picking around and what they're kind of giving these top guys. Got Bork, Hobby Bulin. Where is there no... damn, they don't have, what's his name in this? They don't have Macklin Celebrini in the base roster. I did not know that. Damn it. I would have used a custom roster for sure. Okay, well, there's going to be no Macklin Celebrini, but there's this Bork guy from America, Nikolai Hobbybulin's son, Tidge Aginla. Is Jerome McKinley's kid really named Tidge? So we're going to be picking probably around 20th. There's, Luke Misa. That's not bad. Hellenis, Hackett. Okay, so there's some guys. We might go Hackett, the defenseman. Trade block. No, we don't need to do that. So here we are entering the draft. Let's take a look at contracts we can move. Let's see how much money we have confirmed going into next season. So we have $13 million going into next season currently. Okay, and we need to fill up how many roster spots currently with $13 million? Okay, so we need to get basically 2 defensemen and 3 forwards, whether through free agency, trade, or re-signing. So I'm not counting like Domi and Bertuzzi with that. And we also definitely need to trade a couple guys like this Benoit guy. 1.3 million. We are not, that's not my extent. 3, what were they thinking? Okay, we need to do a couple trades to clear up a little bit of the cap space that's kind of eaten up. We'll just do some fine trades. Let's go into the draft, see what pick we actually have, see if we want to make a move. So top 5, no one wants to move. Pick 6 wants to move, which is interesting. We have pick number 28. Wow, that is a lot lower than I thought we were picking. 28? Okay. No, 6 wanted to move, and 6 could be an elite defenseman. Could be an elite defenseman at 6. So if Safronov is there, we might look to do something there. Let's take a look at the gems and busts. There's a couple busts around. Okay, let's see. And there's a grinder at 41, Todd Hilbert, Ron Brindamore comp. Okay, so we're gonna definitely look to get him. Anyone else kind of sticking out in the potential side of things? A low elite defenseman at 175. A medium top 6 two-way forward at 38, 23, 29, 86. There's a guy. Okay, so there's some guys later in the draft. So with that, let's just see real quick what pick we have outside of the first round. Just 4 and 5. Okay, so honestly, we might end up doing a trade down. That might end up being in our best interest. First things first, though, let's get rid of a couple of these fuckers that we just know are probably worth like absolutely nothing, and we just want them off the team. First guy, Benoit. Who wants Benoit? There's gotta be someone who wants Benoit. There we go. Someone just wants to pick 91. Ooh, pick 9. Ooh, pick 89. That's actually not too shabby. We might go pick 89, even though it's within the division or 2 picks later. But I'm fine with sending him over to Florida. So let's go get pick 89 from Florida for Benoit. There we go. And then I feel like there was a forward that was also getting that kind of money somehow. Let's just see if there's anyone. Sungfist we gave an extension to, or maybe he had one. Oh, McCann. Yeah, we want to get McCann off the team. We do not want that money counting towards us. We do not want that 1.3 being a part of us. A 5th this year, is that the best we're getting? Because I might go the 5th next year. Ooh, 155 actually. I feel like compared to all the 5ths, that one was not bad. Oh no, 152, okay. 145, 143. Okay, let's just go next year 5th. And let's go the next year 5th from... Didn't Arizona have a next year 5th? Oh, Anaheim had a next year 5th. Let's go Seattle, next year 5th for McCann. There we go. Both Arizona and Chicago both have 2 seconds. 10 and 5 or 3 and 11. Let's go 10 and 5 with Arizona, and let's see if we can do a trade with them. Let's see if they want a first. If not, maybe we'll check out Chicago wants a first. And they want a first. This is perfect. This is exactly what we wanted. They want to trade up. We want to trade down. Okay, 2 seconds for our first. Will it go through? Trade rejected. Let's see if Chicago wants to do the same thing, because actually I think I'd rather do Chicago. Okay, Chicago also wants to do it. Let's go 35 and 43. Will it go through? Isn't sufficient at all. This one's even more off. Fuck, we might have to do the other one. Shit, don't we also have to re-sign Ilya Samsonov? We do if we want him. Okay, I'll remember that. Okay. But if we throw in the rights to Max, don't we? Oh, that won't work. Would that work with Arizona? Would a rights trade with Arizona work? A rights trade with Arizona would work, but I'd rather just give like Arizona 7th. But I feel like, and Bork, 79 playmaker, medium elite potential, not too shabby. But I almost feel like, though, I'm worried to do that for the simple fact that if we take a look at, they are going 38 and 43. $35. Like, I'm gonna be pushing it. 35 and 43. I literally gotta do this one. This is the one I gotta do. Okay, Chicago, let's do it. We trade our first, and we'll trade Wall. No, we can't do that. We can't do that. Forwards. What if we trade? I don't want to really trade Yarncroc. He played good. Played good enough, I feel like. Plus 18. He was an even player. Didn't really do anything, though. He's pretty replaceable. Calgary would have too many players. Okay. You know what, Calgary? Give me now skaters matching the block. Give me your lowest rated guy, right? Give me Lupien, and then draft picks. Give me another pick. Give me a third. Will that go through? Trade rejected. I feel like that would go through straight up. I kind of want some sort of more compensation because I want to do something else. Give me the 5th and 6th. Come on. Give me the 6th or give me the 5th. No. Okay, fine. We'll do it straight up. Will it go through? Yes, I'm happy to accept this bet. proposal on behalf of the Chicago Blackhawks and consider it a done deal. Okay, so we free up a little more money by getting rid of Yarncroc, but now that's another roster spot we're going to have to fill in FA. I'm not the happiest about it, but we did what we did. And now let's take this second from LA and let's go over to Arizona and try and get that 37th pick. And we'll give them pick 124 also. And we'll give them a couple prospects. There we go. That'll definitely go through. Let's just go one prospect, Minton. There we go. They say there's not too much to deliberate, but whatever. There we go, boys. So now this is going to be our picks for the draft: 35, 37, 89, and 130. That is all. We have made our trades. We have made our moves. So let's sim to pick 35. Galvez just went. That is A-okay, though. We are then going to go Zether instead. Simone Zether is 6'3", 187, two-way forward, medium top six potential. I like it. Now going to pick 37. Vasayan, a medium top four defenseman, goes. We are now going to go. Ooh, an offensive defenseman's right here. Only 2 years. He's a righty. Wait a minute, we might change our plans. We might trade back into the second round, but I want to get this defenseman. We're changing our plans. Anthony Cristoforo, let's get him. Medium top four offensive defenseman. That's why you make the change like that. Okay, now let's go back to Winnipeg and offer Winnipeg a deal. We need to get a second rounder because we need that grinder. I need that grinder. What can we offer? What can we offer? You know what? We'll give them Perinovic. We'll give them Cohen. And we'll give them the third. Okay. We're going to have to literally equal them with the players and just load them with draft compensation and pray to God they say yes. We'll take back Zicklin, the worst guy on your team. Will that go through straight up? No, I didn't think so. Okay. Let's go back to our draft picks. Let's throw in the third now. Oh, no, we already had the third. Let's throw in the fifth. Come on. Will the fifth push it through? Trade rejected. Just a bit low, though. It's right there. We're going to get this through. We'll throw in a 6 next year. Fuck it. Fuck it. We need this second. Will that go through? Bang. I'm happy to accept this proposal on behalf of the Winnipeg Jets, and we consider it a done deal. Nice to do another deal with you, Winnipeg. So, boys, 3 second-round picks. Every other pick back to back to back, and here we go. Let's go get the next Ron Brindamore, the American Todd Hilbert. Is he USA what? USA East? Can I see that? No, it just says USA. Okay, just the American Todd Hilbert. Sounds hick. And 60 overall medium elite grinder. What a stud. We have fixed this team in a lot of ways. We need an offensive defenseman. We get him in Cristoforo. We needed a more defensive forwards. We get him in Zether. And we get him in Hilbert, getting even tougher. Both were big boys, 6'3", two-way forward in the grinder. That's a good draft for us. I don't care how you chop it up. That is a good draft for us, 35, 37, 39. So we have $15 million. Martin Jones we're going to release right away. This Petrulski guy, we'll qualify him for the $900K, sure. Samsonov, how much money do you want? $4 million? Okay, we'll think about it. Riley's making 7.5. David DeMello. See, we would need you to really step up, man. And I don't know. Liljegren, we are definitely going to qualify. We are going to bring him back. He was well worth it. Ooh, and you want big boy contract. Okay. Joel Edmondson does not want to come back no matter what. Okay, so let's release Joel Edmondson. Let's release Babushkin. Lahoy. Let's go ahead and re-sign. Okay, let's go ahead and qualify Lahoy. Let's release Jacob Muzzin finally. Let's sign Cristoforo. Forwards-wise, Domi wants to come back, but Domi, I don't want you back. Yeah, you want 1 year prove-it deal. I'm not bringing you back, Domi. I'm not. I'm sorry. And Matthew Nyes has grown to an 86. That is huge. Kyle Connor grew to a 91. I'm curious, what is Mitch Marner's overall is now a 94. There you go, Mitch Marner. See, like, he's gonna grow. He's gonna be that guy. So, there you go. Tyler Bertuzzi, I do want to bring you back. You were a great player for us. Ooh, you want money. I'll go 2 years, $4 million flat. $4 million flat. 2 years, $4 million. Think about it. Ehlers is making 4.5, and you are not better than him at Bertuzzi. Gregor, we are going to qualify you. How much money do you want, though, in an actual deal? Ooh, I love that. I love that. Let's go 2 years, max it out. There you go, Gregor. Come on, do that, buddy. Do that deal. Doer, you should just want an AHL deal too. Yes, you do. 3 years, $950K. We will give you the qualifying. No, we're not. I just want you on that deal. Gambrell, we can go also 3 years, $950K. There you go. Steves will do something very similar with you. Oh, no, we will not, Steves. We will just qualify you. Now let's keep on going. Kyle Clifford, I mean, if you want to come back, yeah, you do. Okay, Kyle Clifford, we'll go 3 years, $800K. I want to keep Kyle Clifford around on this team. Ellis will keep around too, even though he kind of sucks, but like he's, you know what? No. He sucks too much. We can just straight up release him. Lisowski, I mean, we're going to give him his entry-level deal. I'm assuming it's his entry-level deal. It looks like it. Zether, we're going to wait on, and Hibbert, we're also going to wait on Hilbert, I mean. So let's go ahead, advance the first day, see how we're looking money-wise, see if Bertuzzi wants to sign that deal. Oh, and Bertuzzi doesn't sign it. Oh, and Gregor doesn't sign his either. Okay, Gregor, what if we just give you the 1 year, 2-way deal? Now you're going to want it. Let's also make sure we're looking good with our coaches. I'm going to run it back with the same coach this year. Just like we did have a lot of unfortunate injuries. There's no reason to fire him at the moment. Let's just go ahead and make sure we get our goalie coach. And then also, oh wait, we can't. It's just re-sign right now. And let's go re-sign that scout unless he sucks ass. Okay, he doesn't. Let's go ahead and sign him. Goalie-wise, oh man, I feel like we got to bring Samsonov back. But I don't want to go 4 years. I'll just go 2 years on him. If he wants to go 2 years, $4 million, that would be great. I'm trying to go just $4 million on these guys. David DeMello, again, it's like I'll go 1 year, 4.250. I want another 1 year deal with you. I don't want to commit to you long term. And then forwards, Bertuzzi, I'm the same way, 2 years. I'll go 1 year and I'll go 4.150 for a year, Bertuzzi. Like, I just don't want to give you guys really long-term deals. Mello declines. Samsonov declines. Damn, he doesn't feel like he played enough? You got 48 minutes. Tyler Bertuzzi does decide to resign, though, and so does Noah Gregor. So Bertuzzi is signed on for 1 more year. He knows he's worth less than Ehlers. So that's big. So, and then Gregor also signs on for 1 more year. Defenseman now. DeMello. DeMello, I'll go 1 year, 4.250 on you. I don't want to go much more. You did show up in the postseason, but outside of that, like Liljegren, I also don't want to give. I'll give Liljegren just a 1 year deal. I'm going to wait him out on the RFA. DeMello, though, oh my God, DeMello, I don't know what I want to do with you. I just don't know what I want to do with you, Dylan DeMello. You know, you weren't like as physical as I thought you would be. Like compared to like a Jake McCabe. Like Jake McCabe out-hit you. And then I'm sure TJ Brody out-hit you. Yeah, we might honestly, DeMello, he didn't really play the kind of hockey style we wanted. I know he was a part of the Marner trade. So to let a part of the Marner trade just walk away. But we have $11 million and we kind of need to use it elsewhere also. Yeah, we're going to let DeMello walk for right now. Maybe we can get something. Well, wait. There is something I want to see. How much is a Tavares buyout? 3.667 for 2 years is a Tavares buyout worth 3.667. I'm getting a crazy idea in my head right this moment. No, it's not going to work. Well, it's going to work, but we're just going to release Dylan DeMello. We're just going to release him. He's not part of the team plans. I'm going to try something in FA. I hope it works out. Ilya Samsonov, we are going to try and give a second deal to. Samsonov, if you want to go 2 years, we go 4.050. I really don't want to give you 4.1. Jua Ras comes back as the Russian scout. Samsonov, he's mad about playing time. I don't think we're going to be able to get Samsonov back at this rate. Just because of the weight. You know what? If we went 1 year, I'd go 1 year 4.4 on you, Samsonov. 1 year 4.4. Wow, he really doesn't want to come back. Wait a minute. Holy shit. We'll go 1 year, 4.5. This is the most we'll give you, Samsonov. This is the most. Wow. Okay. So Samsonov decides to walk. Let's just go ahead and head to free agency. And you know what? I'm thinking of my plan. I don't know if it's like realistic. Like fuck realism, but at the same time, like yes, Tavares does have a no move clause. Technically, he could waive it, but I don't think he'd waive it. But I don't think it'd be able to happen either way. Because I was thinking of an Erik Karlsson trade. Yeah, the trade value's not there. Okay, never mind. Let's just skip over that. Let's head to free agency and see what's available. So in free agency, there are some names. Holy shit. And we might have did the right thing by not signing DeMello. I mean, people want DeMello, but we didn't really need DeMello. We needed some other shit, and some other shit is available for us to go after. Ooh, Justin Schultz, 5.60. So let's take a look at our biggest needs right now. I know goalie. I'm not going to forget goalie. There's Calgary. I forgot goalie a couple times. Kyler Rask put me into a fucking spinner with Winnipeg one time, but I'm not going to forget the goalies. Also, extension-wise, Wool wants an extension. I'm going to wait on him. I don't want to give him a real extension yet. This Hildberry guy, I don't want to give you a real extension yet either. Defenseman McCabe wants an extension. What are you looking at? I'm going to wait on that. We might be in a very waiting kind of situation here. Forwards, Tavares wants an extension. Yeah, we're going to wait on that. Ehlers wants an extension. Oh, Nikolai Ehlers. Now that's a lot of money. Matthew Nyes wants an extension. He wants a lot of money. We might get him locked down right now. Well, he's kind of cheap, apparently. Jeannot wants an extension. Yeah, we're going to be in a weird spot next year. Ooh, Jeannot actually doesn't really want a lot of money. Okay, so, well, let's just worry about this year for the moment. So, forward-wise, really, let's build a third line. We just need to build a third line. We have the fourth line. We need a third line. Defensively, we needed someone to pair up with Morgan Riley. And we need a third pairing defenseman. Yeah. Well, we could try and bring back David DeMello, but... Oh, no. We got Liljegren right here. Okay, so we have Liljegren. So really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we need one really good defenseman, and then we just need some depth defensemen and just forwards in general, and then the goalie. So most importantly, we need to find a Morgan Riley partner because we're not going to go TJ Brody, and DeMello just was not the right guy for Morgan Riley or just this team in general. So let's go find someone else. And Brandon Montour honestly looks like the guy. It's just so much money to go have it be Brandon Montour. Oh, he doesn't even fit the squad anyway. Well, shit. If David DeMello ends up being the guy, Brett Pesce, go back to him. No. You know what, though? They have the X factor, so Brandon Montour would work either way. So if we went Brandon Montour for 4 years at like $8 million, or no, we'd have to go like 8.2. We'd have $4 million left. Forwards, could we make that work with $4 million? I mean, it'd be a weaker third line, but the addition of Brandon Montour would be so big. Plus, we could technically make some other moves. Yeah, we're going to go try and get Brandon Montour. First cut, LeBlanc's just chilling here. Let's try and give him on a 1 year, $975K deal. But Brandon Montour is going to be a big splash for us. And we got to worry about goalies. So that will be our next thing on the agenda. But 4 years for Brandon Montour at $8.25 million. Let's give it to him. Let's go 4 years, $8.25 million for Brandon Montour. Goalies, Fleury's here. How well did Nedeljkovic do? 912. That's not bad. 902 for Casey DeSmith. Brassard, 893. Wedgwood had a 902. Dreiger, a 913. James Reimer, 9. Ooh, wait a minute. James Reimer? Oh, that's in the AHL. Okay, I was just about to be like, holy shit, James Reimer. You might actually be the guy. Okay, so what was Dreiger? Dreiger put up a 930. Are those AHL numbers though? Yeah. But Nedeljkovic though, those were NHL numbers for sure. Yeah, they were. Let's go get Nedeljkovic. He wants that 2-year deal that we were looking for. Ooh, wait a minute. Let's go 3 years. 3 years at $2.2 million. Nedeljkovic, there you go. Forwards wise now. So that's 3. Let's go ahead and see if there's one more just depth forward that's not asking for like any money that we can easily snag up. Let's try Vinny Hinostroza. He's Abe Kubel. Take him from the fucking Devils. Yeah, let's go get Abe Kubel. Guy who fucking torched us last year. He'll come in and show us good. For 4 years, Abe Kubel. 4 years. Come be a depth piece for us. Oh, let's also make sure we get a center out of all these fuckers, too. Gurianov, no. 1 point Tanner Pearson, no. Ooh, Pat Maroon, actually, would not be a bad option. Oh, but he's 1.6. Paton, no, I don't want a playmaker. Well, we do need that, but $1 million. Sniper, Bemstrom, he's going to be a nice depth guy. He'll be a depth guy. Honestly, Bemstrom, you want to go 7 years, $950K, Bemstrom? I will give you that deal in a heartbeat. Let's just sim ahead now. We got 5 offers out. Let's just go ahead and see who wants to sign here. Hopefully Brandon Montour signs, because we let go of DeMello for that very reason, to upgrade right there. So July 4th comes around. A second for Sundqvist. Ooh, a second. We're going to actually accept this deal. We'll go into FA and find someone else. We will accept this deal from Florida for Sundqvist. Let's go into FA and get another forward. Easy deal right there for a 2nd round pick. I will gladly do that deal for a 2nd round pick. And let's go get Vinny Hinostroza right here to replace him. Easy move. Vinny Hinostroza, 3 years, $950K. Cheaper option, barely worse option. And I like Vinny Hinostroza, okay? I liked his days in Arizona. So let's go ahead. July 5th now, the big day. Brandon Montour, will he sign? Nedeljkovic signs. Emil Bemstrom signs. Kevin LeBanc signs. Nicholas Abe Kubel signs. And July 6th, Brandon Montour, what will he do? And Brandon Montour signs. Okay. We snag him from Florida. Let's look at the contracts now. So forwards, we got Matthews, Nylander, Connor planned to be the first liners. Tavares, Ehlers, and Nyes planned to be the second liners. Bertuzzi, now it's time to really build out the third line, because it's LeBanc and Gregor, and Abe Kubel, Janot, and really no one. We still need 2 more forwards, really. We need a true third line scorer, and we need a 4th line grinder still. Defensively, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 is Liljegren. Montour is making more than Morgan Rielly, but Riley's contract is a little longer. Montour's deal is only 4 years, and we can trade him. So we also got to worry about Liljegren signing. 1 year, he still wants 4.7. We need to wait for that to come down. Let's go work on getting the depth forwards now. Honestly, let's go ahead and let's go bring in the veteran Mike Hoffman. I think that's going to be the move. Yeah, let's go get Mike Hoffman on the team, boys. Let's just go 1 year, 2.225. Just get us a lot of 2s in there, Mike Hoffman. Come on. I know that's a good deal for you. That is a very good deal. See, we could try and get Jonathan Taylor. He's probably going to drop. And we need to still re-sign Liljegren. If anything, I would want to upgrade defensively. Ooh, no, that's Tyson Barrie. I do not want Tyson Barrie. But Kevin Shattenkirk for a year, how much does he want? He can still put up some numbers, kinda. He would not be a bad option to get on the squad. Neither would Tony DeAngelo. Oh, he didn't really put up... Oh, he only played 12 games, actually, and he actually did put up numbers in 12 games. Tony DeAngelo is not a bad option. Let's take a quick look and see if we'd want to make a move like that, because I know right now it's Connor Timmins. And honestly, we could trade Connor Timmins and go get one of these guys instead and get a little bit of draft capital for Timmins. I mean, Montour and Rielly can both just run the power play themselves, actually. And then we could just have literally everyone else be a bruiser. So then McCabe, Brody, Liljegren would be 3. And then Timmins, we need one more lefty Timmins is a good 7th D. So actually, I'll keep Timmins as a 7th D man. We need to go sign a couple more. And then we also need to sign... No, we got enough depth forwards actually on this team now. We just need to get one more depth defenseman and another tough, bruising lefty defenseman. And guys, you know what we're going to actually just end up doing? We're going to go bring back Joel Edmondson. He was a good option last year for us. I didn't want him to go. He wanted to go. Let's see if if he's changed his mind after Chilean FA and if he wants to come back. Let's go 2 years, $2.5 million. All is forgotten when you said you didn't want to come back here, Joel Edmondson. Just come on back, and then we will hopefully be able to chill and get the other guy back, Timothy Liljegren, pretty easily as well. Vinny Hinostaroza has decided to sign as well as a depth forward. There we go. And Joel Edmondson has decided to go to a different team. He said he's looking to go to a playoff contender and chose Washington? What? Philadelphia is trying to cap dump Nick Delorier onto us? Hell no. We're not doing that. View contracts. Fuck. I can't believe Edmondson said no and cited his reasoning as we're not a contender enough for him. Fuck. Okay. Let's just player search and let's just trade for a defensive defenseman using Connor Timmins, and then we'll just go out and sign a depth defenseman. That might be easier. Let me go see if there's an easy depth defenseman. Okay, let's see if we can just sign a couple of these guys to 1-year deals. Let's try and get Fitzgerald. Yeah, Fitzgerald just on a 1-year, $950K deal. Like, I honestly don't know if these will go through because they're still kind of asking for a little bit of money. Here we go. Here's someone who might. But this is a 77. It's like, this is a pretty big decrease. So, oh, and he's on he's an RFA. That makes this so much better. Yeah, we'll give you the RFA deal, $950K. There you go, Actel. Then, if we go back up top then, which makes me not want to trade Timmins then and just like leave him as a really good 7th D man. But it's like, I don't know who to sign to like play over him because I want a defensive defenseman. And the best I can get is Chatfield. I'm going to have to overpay the fuck out of him, it seems like. And that's just not worth it unless I get Marcus Scandella, but there's a good chance medium top 4D, he might not drop. Oh, fuck it. Let's try and get Marcus Scandella at least. Washington's trying to get him too. Scandella, you better not go to Washington. You better not go to Washington. Hey, Washington already got their defenseman. They don't need you too. Marco Scandella decides to come to Toronto. Thank you. Thank you. And Schneider for Bertuzzi. Edit trade. This is interesting. This is an interesting offer off rip because we could probably just sign a forward for Bertuzzi. 4.1 mil. Ooh, wait a minute. We could then... You know what? If we did this trade, we could then trade Timothy Liljegren for a forward, probably. You know what? We're going to do this trade. We're going to reconstruct this Maple Leafs team. Bertuzzi's going to be out. He's going to go to the Rangers. We're getting Schneider. Let's go ahead, do that deal. Bang. On behalf of the Rangers, they accept. More like behalf on the Maple Leafs, we accept. And now we have a little bit more money to play with. We go to the forwards now. We look at who's available. And Jason Zucker's right here for a lot less money. Let's go ahead and go get Jason Zucker. Let's go 2 years, $3 million. That's going to be an easy contract to move. Or let's keep him under $3 million. Let's go 2.975. Keep him under $3 million. And then we still need one more forward. Let's go get Thomas Tatar. Because the sniper we went after also declined, whoever it was, I forget. I accidentally clicked through it wicked fast. So let's go get Thomas Tatar for a year. We'll give him 1 year, $2.5 million. Yeah, I like that. 1 year, $2.5 million for Thomas Tatar. And now let's go ahead and sim. And then we will be able to move Timothy Liljegren. Casey Fitzgerald declines because it's just not enough money. So does Ektel decides to sign. There we go. He wants to be a go-to man. Yeah, go-to man for the Marlies, maybe. Like, what are you talking about? July 15th now. Jason Zucker decides to sign. Thomas Tatar. We don't have the cap spaces for Thomas Tatar. Okay. But now we can either clear the cap space up for Thomas Tatar, or this is where we use Timothy Liljegren to go get a guy, and it's looking like we might end up using him for just draft picks. But we'll see real quickly. Let's go ahead and look at forwards. Let's see if I can find a guy real quick. All right, boys, I think I found a trade for Timothy Liljegren. Funny, Nashville just signed Mantha to this pretty good deal, actually. 2 years, 2.7, but they want to get rid of him. We're going to send them Liljegren for it. And you know what? Let's see if we can also get a draft pick. It was like a late round pick. You know, we got no draft picks this year. So we might as well, like, forwards, because they're not trying to give up. I mean, that's a big enough cap hit. We would not be able to get that anyway. Unless, could we try and make a push for Joakim Kimmel? No, we don't have the assets for it. All right, let's just go with a late round pick now. I got 5th. Let's give us Boston's 5th. Come on, how about that? And too far off. Okay, what if we make a 6? Is a 6 good enough? What about San Jose 6? How about that? It's too far off. Okay, come on, give us a 7th. Come on. Just, I don't want it to be a 1-for-1. It'd be cool if we did something else. Mantha, 7th. Liljegren, no. Okay, fine. We'll do it straight up. Liljegren for Mantha. Bang, done deal. So now we have our team for next year. This is what we are looking like. Forwards, we have Matthews, Nylander, Connors. Then we got Tavares, Ehlers, Nyes, Mantha, Zucker, Gregor. We still need a third line center, technically, now I think about it. Well, I guess not. We're just going to have to rock with Gregor as the third line center, and we will makeshift a fourth line one between Abe Kubel and Hino Staroza because there's no one in the AHL yet. And then, man, this is going to be an interesting season, how it ends up looking on paper. I think, honestly, we are a better team than we were last year. I mean, obviously we are. We got Brandon Montour on the defensive end now. But this is still going to be a very tough season. No, we're going to decline that. Like, I think we should be better off heading into the postseason next time around. We did get tougher. We got better. We got stronger. I feel like we're going to be a tough out next year. A tougher out, hopefully. Keith Petruzzelli has decided to accept his qualifying offer for less than $1 million, because I only qualified you if you were less than $1 million. Mark Salt, and before I forget, let me go get some more scouts on this team. Before I forget, assign scout, and then we also need to get a goalie coach for the AHL. Okay, so we need to get a USA scout, because for some reason we are just completely skipping out on a whole region, it seems. And then let's go get another European scout. And then let's go get another OHL scout. I always like to get an extra OHL scout because I feel like the most talent comes out of there. Plus, we're Toronto. Let's go take a look at our own homegrown, a little extra, okay? Now, coaching-wise, we need an AHL goalie coach. This should be easy enough. Let's see, veterans. No, goalies. Let's go. Oh, there's someone that's not a D-. Is there someone that's not a D- coach? There we go. Hammerlick. There we go. Welcome to the team, Patrick Hammerlick. $413K AHL goalie coach. You better take it. Okay, let's sim to the next season now. McCain signs his deal. Aaron Pacioretty signs his deal. And Raphael Petit accepts his deal. Will the coach sign? And Patrick Hammerlick signs his deal. There we go. We get everyone on that end, and now we will see you at the start of the season, unless Max Lahoy decides just not to sign. Boys, finally I finished the lines heading in to year number 2. Here they are. Kyle Connor, Austin Matthews, and William Nylander are rocking that line 1+4. Line 2, we got Nikolai Ehlers, John Tavares, and Matthew Nyes up to an 86 with a nice little X factor. Third line, we got Jason Zucker. We got Noah Gregor and Anthony Mantha rocking a +1. Then on the fourth line, we got LeBanc, Hino Stroza, and Janot. Then on the defensive side, we got Morgan Riley, Brandon Montour. I was right, the X Factors carry. Who cares if he doesn't fit the chemistry? Then second pairing, we got Braden Schneider and Jake McCabe. Third pairing, we got Marco Scandella and TJ Brody. Power play, we are looking like Austin Matthews, William Nylander, Anthony Mantha, Morgan Riley, Matthew Nyes. I wanted to put Matthew in a different spot, see if we can get him even more goals this time around. He's going to be the finisher and puck carrier. Nylander is the distributor. Mantha just kind of there as an extra body and a sniper, so he can bury a couple shots, get some good shots on net for Matthews. Nye's big body at the point instead of being down low this time. Power play line 2, we got Johnny T, Kyle Connor, Nikolai Ehlers again, Brandon Montour, and Jason Zucker on the back end. 4-man power play line 1, we got Matthews, Nylander, Mantha, and Riley. 4-man power play line 2, we got Tavares, Ehlers, Connor, and Brandon Montour. Then on the penalty kill, we got Noah Gregor, Tanner Jeannot, Jake McCabe, and TJ Brody. PK line 2, we're trying Matthew Knies to see how he works here as a center. Then we got LeBanc, Scandella, and Schneider, because Knies does have a little face-off to him. It's at 71, so it's higher than pretty much all wingers, so he might be able to steal some face-offs there. And on the third pairing, we got Johnny T, Morgan Riley, Montour, and Hino Soroza. Then on the 3-man PK line 1, we got Johnny T, Morgan Riley, and Brandon Montour. Line 2, we got Gregor, McCabe, and Brody. And then line 3, we got Hino Soroza, Scandella, and Schneider. On the extra lines, we got Matthews, Nylander, Riley, and Montour. We got Connor, Tavares, McCabe, and Brody. And then on the third line, we got Ehlers, Knies, Scandella, and Schneider. 3-on-3 line 1, we got Nylander, Matthews, Riley. Line 2, we got Connor, Tavares, Montour. And then line 3, we got Ehlers, Knies, and McCabe. The extra attacker is Matthews and Nylander. The shootout is looking like Matthews, Connors, Nylander, Riley, and Ehlers. The goalies in Nedeljkovic and Wool. And scratch, we only got 2 because of how close we are to the cap. Aube, Kubel, and Timmins. So things to look for through the trade, if we can even find a way to maybe do something, would be a third line center, I guess. But right now, it's really about seeing how this team sims and can we get over the hump. So boys, till next time, have a good one. Take it easy.